And action. Come here, Abby. Today with Abby, I think it was her first day of class, we reiterated some of her basics, including her sits and her downs. There's a couple of different variations though that we practice just to help reinforce it. For sit, what we do, take the treat, draw her forward, and go up and back. Good girl. Be sure to treat her once her bottom touches the ground. Go Abby, sit, good girl. Abby, sit, good girl. And the same thing with down. Draw her into a sitting position and then lower her down. Down, good girl. Now you don't want to just practice between the two of them because it can kind of confuse her or make her just habitually go into a down or habitually go into a sit from either command. So you also want to practice with what's called stand up. So I take a treat and I say, Abby, stand up, good girl. When she's fully stood up, then I treat her. It's a good command to have when you want a vet to examine her, for a groomer to groom her, just to have her stand up on command. Abby, sit, good girl. Abby, stand up, good girl. Abby, down, good girl. Notice how I try to keep the leash off the ground so that it doesn't get tangled in her feet. Good girl.
Thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Now it also helps to make sure that these commands are understood is not only practice from the front, but to practice from the side. Like this. Abby, sit. Good girl. Abby, down. Good girl. Abby, stand up. Good girl. Good job. And with time, the more you practice, you can eventually perform all of these with just one treat. Just one treat. Abby, stand up. Abby, sit. Down. Stand up. Good, good. Sit. Stand. Down. Sit. Good girl. Notice how I did all of that with one treat. So she's not completely dependent upon a treat every time. But over time with practice, she'll become more and more dependent on physical affection. That's her reward. Alright. Good girl, good girl. So I want y'all to practice with that this week till we have our next session Saturday.
28 days.